With the Demon Slayer revival thanks to Ichunka's mod, the Water Wheel Chronicles, I decided to finally enter a tournament again. See how the community is doing, and it's fair to say that it's doing well. I practiced for about a week for this. You may have caught my last video where I talked about the mod bringing the game back to life, with tournaments getting an increasing number of players, and this was the biggest one so far. And because you guys have done such a good job of keeping this community alive, I have a big announcement coming up at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. I went into this tournament wanting to main awaken Nezuko, and I'm feeling pretty good about her. I've gotten a couple of wins over Aruf, who was my main training partner before this tournament. And Aruf ended up winning the whole thing in the end, so I guess that was a pretty good sparring partner. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, I guess, I didn't win the tournament. But if I can beat Aruf, the best player in the tournament with Awaken Nezuko, I'd say I have a pretty solid main. That said, there is a big place where she struggles, and that is when going up against zoners, especially Rui, who seems extremely strong in this current version of the game. So if that happens, I switch over to my Water Wheel team with Tanjiro and Makomo, and I've actually found some success against Rui, with 2 good assists and an extremely oppressive offense once you find your way in. So I'm feeling good. Tournament day comes around, I tag a few players for warm-ups, and immediately on my first game I parry this annihilation on reaction, and end up beating the Sakaza with some optimal combos. Yeah, today is feeling like a good day for a tournament. Aruf joins the room with the best name he ever had. He almost takes me down, but I survive with 1 pixel, and I managed to pull this insane comeback in round 1 while saving the meter I had. I mean, I even built the second bar. I felt so good about this. The second round was so much easier, and this is Aruf, the guy who won the tournament. Yes, he was doing random select, but still, it's Aruf. It doesn't get any better than this. On the other hand, my Water Wheel team wasn't doing so great today. The Akaza I beat so easily with Nezuko destroyed my Water Wheel team, and so did Aruf, with Rui, whom this team was supposed to counter. I guess this just means that we'll pick Nezuko and hope for the best. And so the time for the tournament was finally upon us. It was time to begin. But first, we gotta strip. Look at that sexy t-shirt. This video is brought to you by True Classic. Premium quality t-shirts without breaking the bank. They're designed for guys' bodies. If you're a guy and you have a body, you want a t-shirt that accentuates the arms and the shoulders, a t-shirt that makes you stand out and feel great, and that's the True Classic promise. The fabric feels awesome, it is soft, it is nice, it is pleasant. The fit, well, you can see the fit, it fits. And the simplistic design means you can wear it when you dress up or in casual everyday life. And it's not just t-shirts, you've got polos, long sleeves, bottoms, jackets, but if that's too many options for you, just get the t-shirts. You need t-shirts, you wear them every day, and these are probably not more expensive than what you have right now in your closet. They are surprisingly affordable, and I say surprising because I've never found anything that's this good at this price point. Plus, if you shop at True Classic using my link below, you'll be helping out the channel too. TrueClassicTees.com/Globku and use code Globku at checkout for 25% any True Classic item. But hurry up, because this code is only valid for 30 days. After that, the t-shirts will stay, but the discount is gone, and it's gone for good, just like him. The link is down below, and thank you for sponsoring this video. It's tournament time. First match is against a cool Goose, a completely unknown player that came from the Xbox scene and now is breaking into Water Wheel Chronicles. Immediately, this player scared me. I mean, Murata hitting here is kind of ridiculous. But the route he went for afterwards was pretty optimized, and you don't see that coming from your average player. I did find that it was too passive and neutral. He would only dash in if he called an assist. Everything else was a bluff, which allowed me to be more aggressive, making him scared to block, and in the end, I got the first game. For game 2, he switched to Sabito, so GG. Every time there was a push block, he would either react with a tilt skill or he'd get lucky because Sabito buttons are just that good. And after a perfect push block punish, Goose tied the game up. Game 3 didn't start great either. He catches me with this aerial interaction, which might have been fortunate, but what came after wasn't just luck. It's really impressive how we converted this air-to-air situation into a very optimized combo. Absolutely insane stuff. I managed to land this improvised reset. He mashed there, so this reset seems to be mash-proof, and that's kind of cool. But this micro jump made me drop my combo, so I had to escape, and then he went into tilt skill from behind the waterfall, which I just could not have predicted. He had no assist. I was expecting him to go into a more passive playstyle. I'm pretty proud of this guard break sequence right here. He even used the assist and I got hit, but since I had the guard break, it didn't matter. In fact, it just meant that he couldn't escape this one. I felt like a genius, but it didn't last long because I made a big rookie mistake. You don't dash someone who can surge. This was so dumb. But Goose's genius wasn't done yet. Game 4, last hit for the round. I charge a heavy attack and he jumps. That's the wrong option. I got him. I know he's gonna get hit by this. And he uses Waterfall Basin to jump over the heavy attack. Who is this guy? With boosting the amount of meter I have, I can finish him in one combo here, but he goes for a heavy attack and I hit my DP as soon as I see it. The activation for the DP doesn't kick right away, and so I have to escape this, and in my panic, I did it again. God damn it. I thought this guy would actually make it far in the tournament, but turns out he just fell to Jerry in the very next match, which didn't help my self-esteem. And we start our losers run against Sayfra, who's actually running a team I considered instead of my water wheel team. Sayfra took the first round. It felt like it was taking me a while to adapt to the new delay because there was a bigger delay against Sayfra than there was against Goose, but that's part of online tournaments. I need to get better at adjusting. And I got really lucky in this reset attempt as my push block on the Nezuko assist completely changed my position, and that grab whiffed, which means free punish. Round 3, a tilt demon skill gets interrupted, absolutely terrible as a reversal, and Sayfra goes for a level 3 combo. Big damage, but not enough for a kill. And I'm sitting on 3 bars myself. Being a demon, you know that means I'm gonna get all my health back. I see that approach, I surge, and I know Makomo is grabbing, meaning this is GG's. What a drop. I don't know what happened here, but Sayfra thought they could press buttons, and I'm still in surge. So I'm gonna take advantage of that mistake and close the game. Nezuko does struggle against zoners, and maybe Sayfra knew that, because this counter pick with Susamaru scared the hell out of me. I managed to take the first round after a couple of good punishes, but in the second round this combo happened. This is the optimal starter for Susamaru, and I was wondering whether or not I should escape because she didn't have much meter left. And that's when the combo just ends like this. This is very unsafe, and it made me think that Sayfra picked Susamaru for the counter pick, but wasn't very experienced with her. And a mistake like this against Awakened Nezuko is gonna cost you everything. So when I saw Sayfra going back to their main team in game 3, I wasn't really surprised. But this time, Sayfra was landing the resets. Sayfra had a beautiful dash game, stopping right in front of my face and mixing the hell out of me. And with a beautiful DP, Sayfra took the first round. And maybe that boosted their ego a bit too much because they went a bit too YOLO in round 2, giving me a free win, and that was the biggest mistake they made, because that allowed me to go into round 3 with 3 bars a meter, which meant I could just play it safe, and it was a matter of waiting for them to do something unsafe, surging and finishing them off. Clean 3-0 victory, we move on to the fight against Koner. Now, I don't want to talk about this game. I played Koner the day before, just practicing, and it was a very stuttery match. And I watched their game on stream against Little Bunny Gamer, and it was exactly the same. I knew I was about to play a laggy match. And please understand, I do not blame Koner for this at all. We did speed checks, we did Wi-Fi checks, their internet seems solid. But sometimes there's a problem with routing. The route from one country to another country, the wires are going through some stupid routes. And that's not the player's fault. Besides, complaining about lag in a Demon Slayer worldwide tournament? Come on, we knew what we were signing up for. And so this was as far as I made it. I don't want to go over this match because it makes me angry. I couldn't parry a single assist call. I couldn't confirm into a combo after hitting him with a dash. And when you cannot react to the gameplay, the whole game feels random, and that's frustrating. Koner won 3-0, and if we kept playing, I would keep losing. Koner was better than me in this environment, which means I have to let go of this competitive, lag-free mentality that I have, that offline is what matters. There's no offline for Demon Slayer, so it clearly doesn't. I need to find a character or a playstyle that does better in this kind of environment. I have to level up when playing in lag. Koner did very well in this tournament, taking down players like Botanif or Mark, losing only to Dryoyard, but even before that, they played against Little Bunny Gamer, and I saw that same lag in that game, and yet, Bunny won 3-0. Why? Because Bunny's better. Good players will play well in any circumstance, so I need to improve. Or just pick a top tier, cause damn, that Rui is looking good. Anyway, my return to the tournament scene wasn't all I hoped for, but it's time to fulfill a promise. Now, I said I would bring back Wanted if you guys made sure to keep the competitive scene alive. You guys did your part, and it's time that I do mine. Wanted returns next week on March 8th. On the Globku Live YouTube channel. We're doing it online with a Water Wheel Chronicles mod, and this time it is worldwide. It's not just EU anymore. And the way you qualify is by playing on Ichunka's tournaments on the competitive server, which are worldwide as well. We're bringing it back. Wanted Demon Slayer returns next week. That's what you do when you lose as a player. You become a TO or a commentator. At least I look good while doing it thanks to True Classic. Go to trueclassictees.com/Globku for 25% off any True Classic item. Make sure to check them out, and then check out this video with my thoughts on the Storm Connections announcement. Should we do Storm Connections Wanted? Let me know. Thanks. Bye.